Hey, this is Audrey.
And I'm Julie.
And we are here to celebrate Drybar's
10-year anniversary. We are so excited to share some of our most memorable and exciting adventures with this amazing brand.
I have been with Drybar for 6 years. I actually started as a hairstylist in Bethesda, Maryland. Ever since then, I have grown, and it kind of goes with our core values, always be growing, and I'm so excited to celebrate 10 years with this amazing company.
My journey began about 8 years ago. I started out as a hairstylist at our Fashion Island Newport Beach location, and I was obsessed with the brand from the beginning, still am. I've just been so passionate about who we are.
One of my most memorable Drybar experiences was actually with a client. I remember I was blow drying her hair and I was fluffing it out and everything, and she was like trying to look at her hair. I noticed that she was tearing up and turning red a little bit, and I was like super scared because I'm like, oh my God, what did I do? I did something wrong. I made this woman cry. But when I turned her around, she was like, oh my God, thank you so much. I feel so beautiful. I was like, oh my God. That's what we like to focus on the most, is the experience and how we make people feel.
And that's what we call Drybar magic. So I think we should tell a story about one of our favorite experiences that we got to actually share together. And that was the opening of our very first Las Vegas location.
Miracle Mile, Planet Hollywood.
It was insanity. Our biggest location we've ever opened. It had 20 chairs.
Oh, 20 chairs.
Full bar.
Full bar and a DJ.
A DJ. It was
amazing.
Everybody's mind was blown. I swear the entire company was there for this opening.
I just remember the day of opening, it was just like a breath of fresh air, and you was able to see everything come together.
I have to say it again. I mean, it was Drybar magic. It was honestly a miracle. The thing I feel like is most different between back then and now where we are 10 years later is in the early days, I feel like we had so much energy and excitement around creating the brand and the buzz that got us here 10 years later. And now I feel like we're here, we've made it, we've established ourselves as this iconic beauty brand that really just kind of took over the industry and the world. And
I feel like that Drybar put blowouts on the map. That's how I feel. We didn't invent blowouts, but we kind of like,
did we blow out the blowout?
Ow.
But there's also some things that have never changed, and that's our roots. That's where we started.
It's basically our foundation, and that's what makes Drybar what it is today. It's our foundation. Our foundation is what sets the culture of Drybar.
The one thing that I feel like has remained constant is what we call our heart and soul values, and it's our guiding principles and the philosophies that we as a brand choose to live by and act in every single day.
Inside and also outside of Drybar.
So what would you say out of our 10 core values do you feel like you most identify with?
Always be growing. I love always be growing. So Julie, you mentioned Drybar magic quite a few times today. And honestly, we all want to know, what is Drybar magic to you?
To me, Drybar magic, it's this philosophy that we have that your whole energy and emotion can shift just by the touch of an amazing stylist's hand. There isn't magic when you walk in the doors. It's the music, it's the energy, it's the ambiance, it's the whole collection of feelings and, like I said, energy, and it changes. It changes you when you walk in those doors. You're like, hell yeah, let's do this.
Starting with the yellow.